Have you been going shrimp mode? Well, let's get unshrimped and uncurled in a seated flow. Dr. Marcia of Move with Marcia, your friendly neighborhood physical therapist, certified yoga teacher, and author of Movement for Everybody. So let's have a seat and move around. You can try this at your desk. You can do this in your wheelchair, on your couch. As long as you have a nice sturdy seat and room around, it should work. You can probably do it on your bed too. You might want to have some yoga blocks or a step stool or something that can add height if you need it. Soft things are also good. Rolled up towels, bolster pillows, throw pillows, anything you got. And as always, I do my best to kind of call out when I think you could use one, but if you think you could use one and it works, go for it. I don't know you, you know you. Alrighty, so let's get started. So we're in our seat, whatever's comfortable. If you have a back and you want to lean back, go for it. Let's just take a couple of breaths and get grounded. In through the nose, out through the mouth, open mouth. Again. If you wiggle around while you're doing it, that's fine. One more time. Last one, in through the nose. Seal the lips with the same motion. Now we've got our Ujjayi breath, our ocean breath. That is the breath I want you to carry through when we're inhaling and exhaling. So in through the nose, sealed lips, out through the mouth. Alrighty, let's get started with some cat and cow. So you have options. Hands could be dangling on your thighs, maybe at your hips. Maybe give yourself a nice hug, maybe behind the head. Up to you. We're gonna inhale, arch the back. Maybe look up if it feels good. Pull the shoulder blades back. Exhale, curl. Chin to chest if it feels good. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, curl. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, curl. Nicely done. Let's do a couple of shoulder rolls. Back and back and forward and forward. Let's go a little side to side action. You can lift an arm up. Let's go towards the left if you want to lift an arm up, or you could leave it down. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, down. Back up. Inhale. Exhale, down. Back up. Let's go the other way. Inhale. Exhale, down. Back up. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, down. Back up. Nicely done. Let's get into the neck. Let's do some circles, or you can go side to side, whatever feels good. Let's take 3 breaths. If you're doing circles, go ahead and switch directions. Last breath wherever you are. Back to center. Nicely done. All right, so you can be leaning against your support if you'd like, or you can be sitting upright, up to you. We're gonna do kind of like a modified warrior 1, where we lift the right leg up. Hands don't have to reach up. You can do down, or you can help your right leg up if you need to. Okay, so we're gonna breathe in, lift and hold. Breathe in, exhale, lower. Let's do the other side. Breathing in, lift and hold. Inhale, exhale, lower. Nicely done. If you'd like, shrug the shoulders up or both arms up. We're gonna squeeze and push into the floor. Maybe lean forward if it feels good for a chair pose. So breathing in, push, squeeze, breathe out. Breathe in, relax. Let's try it again. If you'd like to put the legs smack dab together, you can, but you don't have to. You can still squeeze down and in without having them together. Breathe in. Let's do your chair pose. Hold. Inhale. On your exhale, relax. Nicely done. Go ahead, get your wiggles out. Maybe get your sip of water. we're gonna get into triangle pose. So we're gonna go down towards the left first. So that could look like legs wide, reaching down to elbow, hands on hip or hands up, reaching down to a block or the floor. I think I'm gonna get a block actually for this one. And so it could look like that. If you feel comfortable and balanced, you can straighten the leg that you're reaching down to. If you're feeling good and comfortable, you can also get more into the triangle posture of having one foot forward and the other foot kind of out. If that feels okay, go for it, up to you. If the leg is straight, you're gonna be kind of resting on your heel, so that's why I'm like, don't do it if you don't feel balanced. It could look like that, okay? Pick whatever you think seems like a good idea. We're gonna breathe in and out of it and then get back in and hold it. So let's inhale, get as tall as you can get. Exhale towards the left to your triangle pose. Breathing in and out. Breathe in, back up. Exhale, let's get back into it. Breathing in and exhale, triangle pose. Again, hands can be resting, reaching, up to you. Try not to sink into this elbow or arm that you have that's down. We're breathing, we're holding, we're very active in this position. We're gonna take another breath and then come up. Breathing in and out. Inhale, straighten up. Let's do the other side. Inhale. Exhale, triangle pose to the right. One breath in and out. Come on back up. All right, we're gonna go back down and hold it. Breathing in and out. Get into that triangle pose again. Whether you're reaching down, resting, up on your elbow, up to you. We're breathing, we're holding, we're active. We could look straight forward or we could look up towards the ceiling. Let's take another breath. And on your next inhale, sit back up. Nicely done. So you can keep that wide leg position if you'd like, or come back to a normal seat, whatever you're comfortable with. Let's get into the arms a little bit and unshrimp ourselves with cactus arms. So you have options. You could slide and squeeze like so on your thighs. You can go arms level, squeezing back, or you can go for the cactus arms like that. Okay, up to you. So we're gonna do it 3 times. We're gonna breathe in and out of it. Ready? Let's breathe in. Exhale, pull, squeeze. Inhale, return. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze, pull. Return. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze, pull, and return. Nicely done. Let's do a couple of cat and cows. Then we'll do a low lunge after. So breathing in, inhale, arch. Maybe look up. Exhale, curl. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, curl. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, curl. Nicely done. So the low lunge, you're going to have one leg pointing forward and the other leg is going to do something different. So it could look like dropping your knee down a little bit here. It could look like scooting to the edge so that your leg could drop all the way down. And if it feels uncomfortable, like it's hanging in the air, go ahead and get your block. Or if you feel unbalanced, grab another chair or a table really quick, and it can look like this. Up to you, whatever's comfortable. So we're going to get into a low lunge, whatever. And then the arms could do whatever you want. Reach up, maybe you go back to cactus arms. Up to you. Alrighty, so let's get into it together. We're breathing in, feet are doing the same thing right now, legs are in the same position. Exhale, drop the knee. And take as much time as you need to get into a position that feels good. scoot around. It doesn't have to be perfectly graceful or whatever. Like, it's not that serious. And don't kick your curtains, maybe. Alrighty, find your position. I assume we're all here. We're gonna hang out for 3 breaths. Your arms could be fluid. You can reach side to side. You can twist if you'd like, as long as the legs are stable and you have your balance. Lovely. Let's do another breath in and out. Inhale, get taller. Exhale, bring that leg back to the front. Help it if you need to. That's fine. Alrighty, let's do the other side. Breathing in. Exhale, get that leg down. However much scooching and inching and whatever adjusting you do is fine to get into your low lunge. That knee could go back as far as comfortable. I'm not going back that much, but I still feel pretty good about it. So don't feel bad about how yours looks. There we go. That took a second. We're doing our 3 breaths. Maybe you're still. Maybe you're reaching up. Maybe you're twisting. Maybe you're reaching sideways. Whatever you're doing, let's take one more breath in and out. Inhale, get a little taller. Exhale, get that right foot back to the top. Nicely done. Let's take a nice and slow, casual cat and cow. Inhale, arch. Maybe you make it dramatic. Exhale, curl. 2 more. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. 1 more. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Nicely done. Get your wiggles out if you got any wiggles. Let's close out with some pigeon pose. So that can look like both of your feet are flat on the floor. Turn one out. We're doing the right leg first. So you could keep on raising that foot up to a height that's comfortable. Use your blocks, your coffee table, whatever, and see how that feels. If you're feeling pretty good about it, you can rest it on the opposite leg. Make sure your ankle is hanging off. If you're feeling really good about that, you can use the height to make the leg on the bottom get higher and get a deeper stretch. The other way you get a deeper stretch is leaning forward into it. So, up to you. Find the position that makes the most sense for you. Grab what you need. Big inhale. Exhale, get your leg ready. And we're hanging out. Taking our time in this one. And if you went too far, back it up, that's fine. If you're not really feeling the stretch enough, you still got time to deepen it. We're gonna hang out for like 10 more seconds, so whatever floats your boat. Take one last breath. Nice. Wherever you are, let's all sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale. Let's all relax the leg and put it back to the start. Let's get ready for the other side. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, go and put that leg wherever you wanted to put it, whether it's down at the floor, a little elevated, or on the opposite leg. Up to you. Forward folding is also optional. Up to you. Let's breathe for our nice pigeon pose. Nice breathing. If you struggle in this position for breath, then maybe skip the forward fold. Maybe you got too much stuff in the way. That could happen. Happens to me. If you want to go a little deeper, you got about 10 seconds left. Let's take a breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Everyone sitting up tall wherever you are. Exhale. Lower the leg. Reset it. Help it if you need to help it. Nicely done. Alrighty. And let's close out with an actual forward fold. So that's both legs together or wide. Leaning forward, reaching elbows to thighs or down to floor or blocks. If you feel comfortable, you can do straight legs resting on your heels, up to you. Let's ease into it. Maybe we'll inhale, get tall. Exhale, go halfway. Inhale, back up. I said that backwards, but you know what I meant. Inhale, get taller. Exhale, down to that forward fold. Let's hang out for a little bit. You got about 10 more seconds here. One last breath in and exhale. Inhale, back up. Maybe take a nice quick stretch. Congratulations, you have unshrimped yourself. Feel free to take pieces of this or repeat the whole thing whenever you want. And if you like this little flow, click some buttons, leave some words, so I know. And if you have any requests, tell me that too, okay?